Good morning children, Sai Ram. Today in our maths class, we are going to continue with the revision of chapter number 3, addition. Shall we start out today's session? Yes? Now take your notebooks and write whatever I am teaching now. Copy it in your notebook children. Exercise number 3.2. Find the missing digits. I think you all know to find out the missing digits, right children? So we'll see now. First one, how to find out the miss, we'll see now. So first we'll see the ones place. Here this number is missed out, right? So 2 is given and 8 is given, and the answer, the sum is also given 5, right? Now we'll add 2 plus 8. 2 plus 8 is, so 2 plus 8 is, after 8 I'm going to add 2 more, 9, 10. So with this 10 I should add some number so that the answer will be 5. So what we should do now? With 10, what number? See, 10 is 5. The answer 5, it is less than 10, right? Yes. So we have to add a number to 10 in such a way that the unit digit is 5. Let's add now. With 10, what number I should add so that I'll get the unit digit as 5? After 10, 11. But the unit digit is 5? No. 12, 13, 14, 15. So, 15. I got the unit digit as 5. How many numbers I added now? 5. So, write 5 inside the box now. Understood children? So now what we have to do, that one we have to carry it forward to the tens place. Now let's add the tens place now. This we are going to find out, right? So now 1 plus 4. 1 plus 4 or 4 plus 1. After 4 I am going to add only one number. 4 plus 1, 5. With 5 I am going to add 6 more to it. With 5 I am going to add 6 more. After 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Just see what is the unit digit? 2. With 11, what number I should add so that the unit digit is 12? With 11, what number I should add? Just see, after 11, 1 I'm adding. After 11, if I'm adding 1, 12. So, 12, so we got the unit digit as 2, right? So, how many numbers have I added? 1. So, write 1 in the place now. So write 1 in this question mark place. Now this one I'm carrying it forward to the hundreds place. Let's add the hundreds place now. Now this we are going to find out, right? So 1 plus 7. After 7 I'm going to add one number. 7 plus 1 is 8. With 8 I'm going to add 3 more. 8 plus 3, 8. After 8 I'm going to add 3. 9, 10, 11. Now tell me what is the answer? 6. So I have to add to 11 in such a way that the unit place is 6. With 11, what number I should add so that the unit place is 6? After 11, 12. So if I add 1, 12. The unit place is 6? No. 13, 14, 15, 16. So how many numbers have I added? 5 numbers. If I add 5 more to it, the unit place is 6. So write 5 here. So this 1 is carried over here. Now let's add the thousands place now. This we are going to find out. 1 plus 5 is 5 plus 1. 5 plus 1 is 6. With 6 I am going to add 1 more to it. 6 plus 1, 7. See the answer 9. It is greater than 7. In that case what we can do, if the sum is greater than the addend, what we can do? We can subtract these two. 9 minus 7 is 2. Or else with 7, what number I should add so that the answer will be 9? So with 7, 9 minus 7 is 2. Or else with 7, what number I should add so that the sum is 9? 7 after 7, 8, 9. So I should add 2 more, right? So write 2 here. Write 2 here. Now is there any carry over? No. Let's move on to the 10,000 place. 3 plus 2, 5. 7 is greater than 5. So we can subtract the sum and one addend, so that we will get the other addend. We can subtract both these two, sum and the addend. 7 minus 5 is 2, or else with 5 what number I should add so that I'll get the sum as 7. After 5, 6, 7. How many numbers have I added? 2. So write that 2. Understood now how to find the missing digits? Now one word problem now. Solve the word problem. A businessman buys 2 cars. Just listen to the sum carefully. A businessman buys 2 cars for his office. Car A cost rupees 3,75,496 and car B cost 4,50,675. How much does the businessman pay for both the cars? Now a businessman buys how many cars for his office? 2 cars. So the cost of car A is, we will call it as car A and car B. He has bought 2 cars, right? Car A and car B for his office, right? For the cost of car A is, what is the cost of car A? 3,75,496. And what is the cost of car B? 4,50,675. Now how much does the businessman pay for both the cars? Whether will you add or subtract? If you want to find the total amount of money, what we have to do? We have to add that, right? We'll see now. Cost of car A. What is the cost of car A? Write it down. 3,37,496. Next, cost of car B. 4,50,675. Therefore, what we have to find out now? Money paid by the businessman for the 2 cars. How much money he has paid for the 2 cars? That we'll find out now. Money paid by the businessman for the 2 cars. Shall we find it out now? So we have to add it, right? So shall we add this now? First we'll add the ones place. 6 plus 5. With 6 I am going to add 5 more to it. After 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11. 1 I am writing it here. 1 I am carrying it over to the next one. Shall we add the tens place? 1 plus 9 is 10. 10 plus 7, with 10 I am going to add 7 more. 0 plus 7 is 7 and 1. 10 plus 7, 0 plus 7 is 7 and 1. So 17, 7 I am writing it here, 1 I am carrying it over to the hundreds place. Shall we add the hundreds place now? 1 plus 4, 1 plus 4 or 4 plus 1, 5. With 5, I am going to add 6 more to it. 5 plus 6. With 6 or with 5, I am going to add 6 more. 5, after 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So write 1 in the hundreds place and carry over the 1 to the thousands place. Now let's add the thousands place now. 1 plus 5. 5 plus 1. After 5, I am going to add 1 more. So 6. 6 plus 0. 6. So write 6. Is there any carryover? No. Now let's add the 10,000 place. Now 7 plus 5. With 7, I am going to add 5 more to it. After 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12. 2 I am writing it here. And that 1, it is carried over to the lakhs place. So 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 plus 4. 4 in the mind, 4 in the finger. After 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So write 8 below. So how much money is paid for both the cars? 8,26,171. How much money is paid for both the cars? 8,26,171. Now, Roman numerals. We are going to revise chapter number 2, Roman numerals. I think you all know Roman numerals. We use the 7 letters of the alphabet: I, V, X, L, C, D, M. Value of I is 1 and value of V is 5 and value of X is 10. Value of L is 50 and value of C is 100 and value of D is 500 and value of M is 1000. Now let's see. Convert the following Indo-Arabic numbers. This is Indo-Arabic numbers to Roman numerals. We are going to convert the Indo-Arabic numbers to Roman numerals, shall we? So first one, 305. How to write this? Write that in expanded form. 300 plus 0 plus 5. Leave that 0. So 300 plus 5. 305. I am writing it as 300 plus 5. Now what is the Roman numeral for 300? Can we write like this? 100 plus 100 plus 100 is 300, right? So write, what is the Roman numeral for 100? C. So write, so 300s, right? So C, 300 plus 5. What is the Roman numeral for 5? V. Roman numeral for 100 is C. We have the number 300 here. So 3 C's plus what is the Roman numeral for 5? V. Write it down. Let's add. So the answer is C, V. So 305, it is in Roman numeral as C, V. Convert the following Roman numerals to Indo-Arabic numerals. Then the sum, it has been given in Roman numerals, that we are going to change it into Indo-Arabic numbers. Shall we do that now? So the question is D, C, I. It is in Roman numeral. Now see the D. It is the, shall we, if we have more symbols, we can add that, right? So D plus C plus I. D plus C plus I. What is the value? What is the Roman what is the value for D in Indo-Arabic number? D is 500 plus C. What is the value of C? 100 plus C. One more C. So 100 plus what is the value for I? 1. So write it down. Now let's add all together. 500 plus 100 is 600. 600 plus 100 is 700 plus 1. So 701. The answer is 701. If we have 2 or more symbols, we can add that. So D plus C plus I. Value of D is 500. Value of C is 100. And value of C again is 100. And I 1. So I'll add all together. The answer is 701. Find the value of the following Roman numerals. It is now we are going to do addition of the Roman numerals. I think you all know addition and subtraction of Roman numerals, right? So let's see. First one, X, C, I. How will you add to Roman numerals? First, we have to convert the Roman numerals to Indo-Arabic numbers. So, I am taking the first one, X, C, I, right? Now, if can we add like this? Like this? Is this correct? This is wrong because the smallest symbol X is placed before the larger one. In that case, we have to subtract the smaller one from the larger one, right? Yes, we cannot write X plus C. That is wrong. If the smaller symbol, that is X, is placed before, if the smaller symbol is placed before the larger one, so you have to subtract the smaller one from the larger one, right? So write C minus X plus I plus I. C minus X plus I plus I. What is the value for C? 100 minus what is the value for X? 10 plus what is the value for I? 1 plus 1 plus 1. Now tell me 100 minus 10. What is the value for 100 minus 10? Subtract and tell me. 0 minus 0 is 0. So 0, I'm borrowing. 10 minus 1 is 9. So 100 minus 10 is 90. So this value is 90 plus 1, 91. Again plus 1, 92. Plus 1, 93. So value of XCIII is 93. Now let's move on to the next one. LXXI. LXXI. Now shall we add this directly? L plus X plus X plus I, because the smaller one is placed after the larger one, right? So the smaller symbol value of L is 50 and value of X is 10. Smaller one is placed after the larger one. So we can add that directly. So L plus X plus X plus I. Now what is the value for L now? 50. 50 plus what is the value for X? 10. Then what is the value for X? Again 10 plus I. 1. Now add 50 plus 10. 60. 60 plus 10. 70. 70 plus 1. 71. So write it down. 71. So value for LXXI is 71. Now let's add XCIII plus LXXI. So add this 93 and 71. 3 plus 1 is 4. 9 plus 7 is, after 9 I'm going to add 7 more. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 164. Write that in Roman numeral. 100 plus 60 plus 4. 100 plus 60 plus 4. 164, I'm writing it as 100 plus 60 plus 4. What is the Roman numeral for 100? C. And for 60, shall we write 50 plus 10? So 50 is L and 10 is X, and for 4. And this is a Roman numeral for 4, right? So write CLXIV. CLXIV. First do addition or subtraction of Roman numerals. Convert that into Hindu Arabic. Then add or subtract. After that, change again that into Roman numerals. Next one. XCIX minus XII. Now let's find out the value for XCIX. Here also the smaller one is placed before the larger one, right? So in that case, write C minus X plus this also. Smaller one is placed before the larger one, right? So X minus I. So C minus X plus X minus I. What is the value for C? 100 minus X. 10 plus, again, what is the value for X? 10 minus 1. So 100 minus 10 is 90. 10 minus 1 is 9. Now add 90 plus 9. 99. So the value for XCIX is 99. Let's move on to the next one. XIII. What is the value for X? So X plus I plus I plus I. Value for X is 10 and value for I is 1 plus 1 plus 1. 10 plus 1, 11. 11 plus 1, 12. 12 plus 1, 13. So XIII is 13. Now what we have to do? We have to subtract these two, right? So XCIX minus XII is equal to 99 minus 13. We are going to subtract 99 minus 13. 9, I'm going to subtract 3. 9 minus 3 is 6. 9 minus 1 is 8. So the answer is 86. Now write 86 in Roman numeral. 50 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 6. So 50 value for Roman numeral for 50 is L. 10 is X. Again 10 is X. Again one more 10 is X. For 6, VI. So L, X, 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 VI. Now, what comes before or after the given Roman numerals? Before and after number, you know, right? So, XXI, what is the, first we have to find out the value for XXI, right? So, XXI, X 10 plus 10 plus 1, 10 plus 10 plus 1. What is the value for 10 plus 10 plus 1? 21. Now, tell me what comes after 21? 22, right? 22 in Roman numeral. X, X, 2. How will you write 2? I. Write that. So, after XXI, XXII. Next one. LXX. What comes before LXX? First, we'll find out the value for LXX. Value for L is 50 and X is 10. Again 10. 50 plus 10, 60. 60 plus 10, 70. Now tell me what comes before 70? 69. 60 plus 9. 60, how can we write? 50 plus 10. So 50 is L plus 10. 60 X 9 IX. So LX IX comes before LXX. LX IX comes before LXX. Put the correct sign, whether it is greater than, less than or equal to. We are going to put the correct sign. Shall we? Now see, first question is CL, CCLV and 245. So first we should know the value for CCLV, right? So we'll find the value for CCLV. So C plus L plus V. What is the value for C? In Indo-Arabic number, 100 plus 100 plus L, 50 plus 5. Now add all together. 100 plus 100 is 200 plus 200 plus 50. 250 plus 5. 255. So the value for CCLV is 255. Now we know 255. The value for CCLV is 255. Now we are going to compare between 255 and 245. Now tell me which one is bigger? Yes, 255, right? So 255 is greater than 245. So CCLV is greater than 245. CCLV is greater than 245. So first we have to convert the Roman numeral to Indo-Arabic number. Then only we can compare the numbers, right? Change the Indo-Arabic numerals and solve the following. Write the answer in Roman numerals. See, the question has been given in Indo-Arabic number that we are going to change into Roman numerals and write the answer in Roman numerals. Question is 100 plus 65. If we add, what will be the answer? 165. We know this, right? So first we'll write in Roman numerals. So what is the Roman numeral for 100? C. Very good. So write it down. Roman numeral for 100 is C. What is the Roman numeral for 65? So 60 plus 5 is 65, right? So 60, 50 plus 10. What is the value for 50? L. And for 10, X. And for 5, V. L, X, V. The Roman numeral for 65 is L, X, V. Now let's add these two. Yes. C plus LXV. 100 plus 65. We are going to add this, right? So add all together. So the answer is C, L, X, V. So we have changed this into Indo-Arabic number into Roman numeral, right children? First change the Indo-Arabic number to Roman numeral. So value for 100 is, so Roman numeral for 100 is C, and for 65 it is LXV. Now add these both. So answer is CLXV. Now practice well all the sums, children. Practice it in your separate notebook. So see you in the next class. Thank you.